Mixerr Reviews here at the David Joseph protest here in Austin, Texas. We are located at Austin City Hall right now, downtown Austin. Yeah, be sure to tag me on Twitter, everybody. No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
All right.
Alright, first of all, give yourself a huge round of applause. Let's just keep that hands since 9 a.m. Make some noise. This piece of paper in my hand is our people's voice. This is our list of demands. We're not asking anymore. We're not going to have any more town halls and discussions about it. We know what the problem is. We know what we need to do. We need to get rid of killer cops. We need to fix the training procedures for that's reducing killer cops.
Yeah.
We need policy changes.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Mayor, if you would, this is our list of demands that is coming from us. And honestly, we
Go
hope
ahead.
you're here. Thank you for being here. We want to work with you. As you can see, this is all shapes of people, all ages of people. And we just want this to stop. It's so simple. Whatever we can do, we're here peaceful today. We want to remain peaceful. I know that's what my group is all about. And we are willing to do anything to do. Right?
Right.
So, thank you.
Mr. Mayor, will you read it? Listen, one. You do it, Mayor.
Can you read it, please?
I want to say that there are several members of the council who are working with us today. We're going to hear you speak here as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
First, as I read the because there's some things that I want to say as well. The first is I want to say thank you for coming out.
Yeah, how about that? How about that?
I know, and I think Councilmember Houston is trying to get through.
Done.
And Councilmember Zimmerman is there.
Let's give everyone some room.
Is that everybody?
It looks like it.
So again, I want to thank everybody for coming out today so that your voices are heard by the community, by the council, by the city manager, and by me. Your voice ensures that we remember David Joseph, and they remind us that Black Lives Matter. I want you to know that the city hears you, and the country hears you. Earlier this week, I felt a pretty deep sense of sadness, as I'm sure many did, when I learned that our community lost David Joseph. Because the loss of any young person's life is disheartening. It's tragic, regardless of the circumstances. And nothing we learn here out is going to change that. We mourn his loss, and my heart goes out to his loved ones and his family. I have spoken with Mimi Stiles, with the Austin Justice Coalition. I've spoken with Nelson, other community leaders, as well as Police Chief Acevedo. And we are working to make sure that we take the appropriate next steps in action. It's my understanding that we're going to take the following steps. Quite frankly, as I read the demands that were handed to me, they seem to be headed in the same direction and doing the same thing. The first is that I understand that normal policy in these procedures is it takes 45 days to do an investigation. You want, and we want,
An external investigation.
that to happen more quickly. And that was a conversation that I had with the police chief this morning. The second that we need to talk about is that if we do not have confidence in that short process, in that investigation, then we need to be ready to ask for other entities or parties for an independent investigation to come in.
Do it now.
All of us are going to be demanding speed with that initial investigation, and then we need to move forward. The question of policy and procedure is real important. And we need to have a review and audit of the policies that we have in this city, both with respect to mental health responses and also with respect to our use of force.
Yes.
And both those have to be on our agenda, both as they were applied here and as how they sit on the books and policies that we have in this city. I intend to continue to work daily, if necessary, as we go through this process with the community leaders, with this community, to ensure that this review happens quickly and expeditiously, and that we review the larger picture involved. And again, I appreciate you being out here today. I look at the demands that you've brought, and they speak to the kinds of things that we have just spoken about. I stand with you with respect, pushing these things forward.
Are you going to read them?
Yeah, we should.
Please read them.
Man number
Sorry.
1, a complete and thorough internal investigation conducted immediately and completely in less than 30 days. The next one says that we want the manager to appoint an outside individual or entity to thoroughly investigate the actions by the officer resulting in the death, David Joseph. We want to review an audit of the policy manual with respect to mental health response by the City of Austin, Department of Justice, and independent investigators. And we want to review an audit of the use of force policy in the same manner. And we demand that the members of the Austin Justice Coalition be invited to actively participate in the selection of the outside independent investigator. And even beyond that, I think that the members of the community need to be involved in the analysis and the conversation that occurs incident to this. We need to move forward with these kinds of responses. And I think that you're going to see that your city does that. And I'm here to help ensure that that is what happens. Anybody else want to say anything on the council?
We want it! Now! When do we want it? Now! When do we want it? Now!
All right.
You know, why are we here? What's his name?
David Joseph!
David Joseph! Say his name!
David Joseph!
David Joseph! Say his name!
David Joseph!
Say his name!
David Joseph! Fire Chief Acevedo!
All right, guys, we're going to head back into our meeting. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for finally saying something 4 days later.
Thank you.
Had like a gun out or what?
atrocity to the black community. We, as black mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers, are hurting. We're asking that each and every one of you understand our pain. It's not that we're just meeting this because we want to meet. We have a sincere demand. We have an urgency. We're reaching out as best we can in a non-violent way. They keep telling us that all lives matter. They keep telling us that cop lives matter. We keep telling them that black lives matter. We shouldn't have to keep saying black lives matter. They should know black lives matter. But until they prove to us that black lives matter, we need to continue to get in their business and to make them stand strong on their promises of what they said to us. And if they can't get with the program, we voted them in and we can vote them out. You must remember, you have power. There's election term coming up, and we have power. And they do not listen. It's up to us to organize, get it together, and make them stand accountable to what's going on in our community. Because our black community is hurting. And the only way that we can combat this is through uniting us and violence. Just remember that silence is violence. It's not that it's going to take black people, it's going to take all of us to make this change. We're asking everybody to help us because we truly want to go forward. We don't want to go backwards. We want to go forward. And we want to heal. Help us to heal properly. That's all I'm asking is to help us heal properly. Organizations, and I'll use the private sector as an example. In a large organization, the organization takes on the personality of the leadership. It takes on their character, their moral values. It takes on them as the example of how they should act. So I must ask today and ask everyone to think about who is culpable. Is it the police officer? Is it the leadership? Is it both?
Both. It looks like KVU News is live here in Austin, Texas. The cameramen are getting their equipment ready for this coverage of the news story. They're getting ready for news coverage of this news story. Probably, yeah. Looks like Univision and K-View are here today.